Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ben, and this is 3T's Mobile Automotive Repair. Today, you are with me on another ride along. You're going to take a look at all the vehicles I work on a day, phone calls, everything that happens throughout my day, for the most part. You might see all of it, you might not see all of it. Depends on how long the video is going to go. But we're at our first job today, which is this little Mini Cooper that we got to put a plug and a coil in for a misfire that we diagnosed last week. So let's go get into it. All right, y'all, good freaking morning. It's just before 8 o'clock right now. It's actually, it just hit 8 o'clock. I got another pretty busy day. I'm not really sure how many I got, but we got a bunch of stuff to do. So we're just gonna get after it, get it done, so we can go home. All right, so I had moved my coil to this section yesterday, or the other day. This is my bad coil, but I'm gonna change this spark plug. Try not to break it. Okay. Let me go grab a socket and get this bolt, stupid thing out. So if you've never worked on a Mini before, these stupid spark plugs, 12-point sockets, not 6-point sockets. Kinda dumb. Everybody always has to try and reinvent the wheel instead of just leaving things the way they were. I get all the electronics, that's fine. It's not that. It's why change the stuff with spark plugs? Like, they were fine before. Keep doing dumb shit. Gonna keep getting dumb results. Anyway, we're replacing this. If you didn't see the other video, we're replacing the plug for maintenance. The coil is what was dead on it. Let me go grab it. Just to show you, we went with a Delphi unit, and that was a Bosch spark plug. Okay, we're in. We're in. The sticker says that this car is called Chili Red. I don't know about chili red, but I think it's red. Okay, let's go grab a scanner. So here's the plug box. So we're gonna grab our Auto Fix because it's quick and simple, and it worked real well last time. Y'all chill out right there for a second. Wait, that's a tiny car. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video yesterday. Ooh, I gotta change a setting on this GoPro. Give me a second, let me turn the recording off. Okay, I wanted to turn on like the shake control of it. Because I did notice yesterday there was a lot of bouncy movement. Like even right now it's on this tripod and it's doing this number. So I'll eventually figure out how to use this GoPro better as the time goes on. But right now, let's get into this thing and let's check and make sure we got no more misfires and clear some codes. All right, so first things first, let's go look at our misfire data and make sure that we have no more misfires. Dodge Neon. Misfire detection. All right, so we're good so far. No misfires. That's so good. I'll check it obviously when I drive, but let's go clear our codes first. Engine light's gone. All right, let's go back to live data. Misfire detection. Let's leave that right there on the seat. Let's go for a quick little ride down the road. Okay. So we're still good. No misfires. All right, that was good and quick. That took 8 minutes. Awesome. Yep, we're still good on misfires. So we're just gonna go to the stop sign and we'll turn around and we're gonna head on back. All right, I'm at my next job. I did not show you the second job, which was just a 4-wheel brake job. Like I told you, it wasn't anything fancy, and I wasn't gonna waste a bunch of time on the footage there. But let's talk about this one. This one here, right now it's just a speculation for me because I don't really know what the hell's going on. Hold on, find the keys. All right, so I just spoke to the customer, right? He originally called me yesterday because he wanted to get the PCM reprogrammed in this truck, and it's an 01 Dodge Ram. So there is no reprogram for it. You typically just rewrite the VIN number with a scan tool. So I asked him just now what was going on. Why did he want to put a PCM in it? So what I found out from him was that he took it to a local transmission shop down the road and they put a transmission in it. Huh, that's cool. Distraction. So they put a transmission in it. And after they put the transmission in it, it had a hard time starting. What does that sound like to you? Leave those comments down below before I even continue. But it's an 01 Dodge Ram. So what's right in between the transmission and the engine housing, and you could easily destroy if you're not paying attention? You guessed it right, a crank sensor. So his next words were, oh, they told me it was a crank sensor, that's why I wouldn't start. So they sold me a crank sensor, and now I don't remember what he said. It's either hard starting or doesn't start, but he put a PCM in it already and he wants me to relearn it. I'm gonna see what it does when I crank it. Absolutely nothing. Okay, let's put the old PCM in, because even though I'm only paid to come and rewrite the VIN, I still want to see what is going on, because the diagnostic person in me needs to know the answers here. So, holy fudge packers. Wow, all the clips are broke. Okay, old PCM's in. I want to crank it. I want to see what it's going to do. Key on. Okay, I've got a cluster, which if you know these, most of the time PCMs will tell you that there's no comm on the dash, but it says trans temp on the dash. So same thing, crank, no start. Okay, with our old PCM, let's go look at a few things, because why not? Ah, yeah. Okay, 01. Ram truck, 2-wheel drive with a 5.2 liter. Let's see what we got. It's looking like I'm gonna have no communication here. Possibly. It still says, please wait, please wait, please wait. Engine. All others. Automatic. Come on, baby. Oh, it's in there. Wait, nope. Yeah, no code's present. Okay, so we got communication. Data. Let's go look at our cranking RPM. Let's see what we got. So top line, right there. Look at that. We have cranking RPM, so maybe they're right. Maybe it needs PCM. Who knows? Let's go find out. I'm gonna do what I was paid to do, or what I am going to be paid to do. I just needed to confirm it. I didn't want to be one of those ones that's just like, all right, I'm gonna do this. Like, it's not like it's, you know, replacing an alternator or something like that. It's more, you know, it's a program. People can't do that, and it's a little different than, you know, just coming in and putting in somebody else's part for no reason. So, all right, key on. All right, so let's type the VIN in here. All right, so 1 Bravo 7 Henry Chop 1. What the fuck? Bravo Henry 7. I don't know how to type. 1 Bravo 7 Henry. 1 Bravo 7 Henry. Charlie 1-3 yellow. Charlie 1-3 yellow. Let me just kind of set you there for a second. 21 J. 593003. 593003. Okay. New VIN is in. I never hit the continue button the first time. I'm stupid. Okay. I couldn't figure out why it didn't work the first time. I didn't realize up in the corner it said continue. So VIN program successful. Let me take a picture of that so I can send it to him. Okay. So let's exit out. Exit out. Exit out. Key off. Key on. All right. Let's see if we can get some communication with it. No, this PCM has no communication whatsoever. PCM has a no bus problem right there on the dash. Even though it's got the proper VIN in there. Let's go to, the VIN has been programmed. That's my VIN number right there. Exit out. So he's got more problems than the other one had communication and had whatever, so, but why doesn't that one run? That's the question. Well, that's really out of my hands at that point. But now I'm curious. Let's go plug this one in again. And let's see if our communication comes back. That'll at least tell us it's definitely the PCM. Because, like I said, he did get this PCM used. So, there's always that. Okay, that's plugged in. Bum bum ba ba ba. Dooby doo dooby doo ba choo. Key on. Yeah, that PCM's a piece of junk. Okay, so if that PCM's junk, I got cam signal, so it's definitely not that. I got 4.6 volts on my map sensor, so there's no problem on that. TPS is at 0.9. So I don't think we have a 5 volt reference problem. Okay. So I mean, what's it missing? You know, what did they do? Why after putting a transmission in does it not run? That's so asinine to me. Let's just take a poke around here. Looks like I got no spark there. Okay, just a quick recap, and not a recap, update. I put the cap back on, but I raised up the little tab on the rotor really high, and I get a very faint spark coming out of that thing. So my first suggestion for him is going to be get a new cap and rotor in that thing and see where we are at that point, because it's evident we have no spark coming out of that thing whatsoever. So we're done at that point. So I just wanted to update you guys on that. So I'm gonna go talk to them, and I'll see you guys on the next job. All right, we're at the next job, and it's just a quick AC check on this Toyota. We actually checked it last year around this time, and there was no refrigerant in it, so we put dye in it. And now we're gonna go take a look at it and see what the heck's going on. So I'm gonna leave you guys right here. We'll take an outside look on it, and we'll go from there. Pop that hood for me. The AC turned on? Yeah. So it's just getting warmer or what?
Last time I had some flashing lights down there and it's like full on it.
Yeah, because
this time it's just like I have to have it on recirc and high fan just to get some air.
okay.
And like even if I drive it at night when it's not like super hot, same thing.
Okay.
So it's almost like is it on its way to, you know, what it did last time?
Yeah. All right.
Or is it just hot out?
It should still work. Better than that.
But I have a 4Runner in the garage. It's the same year.
Yeah.
And, you know, again, it's in the garage, but when I turn on the AC, that it's like ice cold. And you know, after a few minutes, I'm turning it dialed.
Yeah, and this one never gets to that point?
No, no.
So we're probably definitely on the low side.
We're freezing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I should probably call before it gets worse.
Yeah, you can shut it off. There's probably a decent leak in it.
How you been?
Same old.
Yeah? Yeah? Staying busy?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good. All right. I sent your information to the gal down the street here. So
Cool.
she was asking me the other day. I'm like, yeah. I know somebody, because she's like me, she was from home. I'm like, I know somebody.
Yeah. Liking all that customers that work from home, it's pretty good.
Well, yeah. I mean, otherwise, if I go anywhere else, I'm a half-hour ride into town.
Yeah.
You know? Whether it's Williston or down into Nome. And it's like, okay, so that's an hour round trip just to drop the car off. So.
Looks like our leak's down there.
Yeah.
Come on this side. See all that nasty?
Yeah.
Let me get a black light out in my Batman cape and let's take a look at it, because I know we put dye in it last time.
Yep.
And it's definitely low. Well, last time it was 100% empty. This time you at least got something in there, but it's definitely on that low side.
And you found a water bottle in there, I remember.
Yeah, from the other shop. I remember that.
Oil change, yeah.
Yep.
I love that. That was fun. Get all new grass planted.
Say it again?
Get all new grass planted. All new stock.
Yeah, no rain whatsoever. It's hot as hell and everything's burning.
Yeah. Like funding up my well, trying to keep it.
Just to water.
Yeah.
All right. Oh yeah, that's green as can be. All right. And try to show the camera. All right. So do you see that right there? Someone did a repair.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right there is where it is.
Okay.
And then this doesn't belong like that, but this is a barb. I can show you a barb. I have these barbs in here somewhere, but so what they did is they cut this, they welded this barb on, slid the hose back in, which is barrier hose, and then they did a crimp. Okay. And the same thing down there, I could see. So on this piece right here, I could see that on the bottom one down there. But like I said, it doesn't look like this fitting right here.
Yeah, no, you're right. It doesn't.
It's much different outlook on that. So it's definitely someone has repaired that line. So I would start with replacing that before the compressor, actually. All right, I'm not sure what you were able to see on that, but he bought the truck at 7,000 miles, and it looks like someone has done an AC repair on that line. Now, I say that because I know what those look like. I don't know if you guys can tell it, but it looks like there was a barb fitted onto the aluminum line, re-welded, and then crimped. That crimp is ripped and coming apart. It doesn't look like a factory crimp. So the bottom looks identical and it's leaking like mad. So we're gonna start with a discharge line. So that's it, I'm out of here. See you on the next job. All right, got an old school Astro van here today. Customer's complaint is that it intermittently stops blowing, but we're not sure if it blows out the defrost or if it just stops blowing altogether. Because I recently have put a blower motor, resistor, and a pigtail in it. So like right now it's blowing and it's coming out the defrost. I have repaired vacuum lines on this before, so I have a feeling we're gonna have some more broken vacuum lines because right now it's 100% out the defrost. All right, I gotta pull it forward so we can actively take a look at this thing because my customer's staring at me. I'm gonna have to change that. Yeah, it's a vacuum issue because it's blowing out the defrost.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, these vacuum hoses are just deteriorating over time here.
They are. Yeah.
So like now as I pull on it, it starts coming out the front.
Yeah.
Because that one line is more than likely to give me a problem. Let me show you which one it is real quick. So this one here, you see how old and deteriorated this one is?
Definitely. Yeah.
So we'll go ahead and replace that one real quick, and then we'll watch it a little bit and see what we got from there. So I gotta dig under this thing and get down to the bottom of it. So
Okay.
I'll be a little bit, and I'll come knock and bring you out when I'm done.
Okay.
That way you can relax in the comfort.
Car.
Yeah, it's just another car. Every car's got their issues.
Yeah.
Nothing really stand out with it. I mean,
Well, my wife recently bought it.
yeah.
2014, because her Nissan, her transmission completely went.
Okay.
That dang CVT transmission.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know about that transmission until after she bought the car, and I says, uh-oh.
Yeah, they are troublesome.
So we got her Kia Soul. It's only got 81,000 miles on it, so it's pretty good. And we've been hearing that keep an eye on the oil because it's noted for going
Engine
through
problems and eating oil, like tons of oil consumption and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, almost every car is like that today anyway, so.
Yeah, I know. Each, like you said, they all have their issues.
Yeah, so there's our vacuum line. Just broke down at the bottom.
Wow.
So let's go ahead and replace this one, and we'll get it fixed up for you. So look at that. That vacuum line's gone.
Yeah,
A piece of hose here out of my bin of uncertainty. I got a roll of it here. Snip. So yeah, this thing just, it finally just broke. So that goes from this main line down to the canister. The canister is way down in that area. You can't really see it, but I know where it's at. So I'm gonna go ahead and replace this, and it should be just fine. It's in such an awkward spot down here. This vacuum canister bulb ball thing. I can't see anything. Can't feel anything, I mean. Got it. You know why I got it? Because I'm a freaking PIMP. It's actually, I'm a MF and PIMP. That's how the song goes. All right. Let's get this stuck in there. Should be pretty basic, my friends. Basic stuff. So much dust, dirt in my nose. Freaking allergies are gonna start going nuts here. God gravy. Ah. Do 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 do. Yeah. There you go. Comes right back to the front vents now. So basically, that was the vacuum line that went down to the canister. So that's why, as he was driving down the road, it would just intermittently go away because he would lose vacuum 100% if he stepped on the throttle. When he's not on the throttle hard, we have more vacuum, so the system would work, and then it would go away. So it should be fine now. Yeah, still stays blowing. So that's it. That one's an easy one. That's good. I like that. So I don't know what else I got to go do right now, but I got to look at my schedule. But either way, this old school GMC Safari, Chevy Astro, whatever you want to call it, is done. Let's go on to the next job. Back. So we got to deal with this Ford Escape behind me. This is the one where, if you saw a video a long while back, or a couple weeks back, I thought the compressor was leaking on it, and it turned out I was wrong, and I had warranted that compressor. The day I put the warranty compressor in, I had actually found that the hose assembly, the manifold assembly, was leaking. So I have that here. It's right there. We're gonna go ahead and get that changed. So as of right now, we just pulled a recovery on it, which is done. And we're gonna go ahead and get this thing ripped out of here. So we need to back it up, and we're gonna have to get it in the air a little bit because this freaking line is huge that goes down to the bottom. I wonder actually if I could do it from here. Let me just back it up a little bit so I got some room first. Get some gloves. I think I might be able to get it if I take this stuff off right here and pull the fan up and out. I might be able to undo it from here so I can set it down in. I'll have to pull the coolant jug, the cruise control box there, and that should be really about it. So let's see where we can put you guys. That looks pretty good, right? You can see me. You see most of it, I think. All right, let's get at it. Let's see what we can do. Anything to not have to snake that thing in from the underneath. I don't think that'll be a good thing, so. Ha. Oh. I was like, what is that noise? The homeowner's over there doing stuff. Ow! Son of a monkey. I mean, I can get to it, but I don't think I'm going to be able to wrap it all up and out of here, to be honest with you guys. I might have to go from underneath. All right, well, that went back together much easier than I thought it was going to. Let me find this, holy shit balls. Okay, well, that all went back together 1,000 times easier than I expected it. Or, I'm sorry, not back together, but came apart easier than I expected it. Where's the damn? Oh, right there. So right there, it was rubbing through and pushing on the frame of the car. Yeah, fun stuff. And now I'm making a freaking mess everywhere. Okay, about my next job. This one here. All right, well, it ended there because, I don't know, I've got these new
microphones that I've been using with the GoPro, these DJI ones, and I don't know. I didn't notice that it died, probably. That's why the audio cut out, and that's why there's no footage of my complete end of day. I actually gave you all my numbers while I was in the trailer, and you didn't get to see that last job. So, again, bear with me. That's stuff I'm dealing with this GoPro. It's not as efficient as using an iPhone like I used to do for the past year and a half, but I don't know. I may not continue to do with that. I might do something else. The microphones, I mean, I didn't realize it was off. So anyway, I'm filming this in the office on the front camera here. You can see my stuff behind me, but I'm going to go ahead and put some stuff up on the screen, probably right around here, to let you know what my numbers are. But I'm going to talk about them right here. I'm going to look it up on my phone because I can't remember off the top of my head what it was. All right, so right about here is where it's going to pop up. So we've got a total of 5 ROs for the day. We had an average RO sale of $218.91 with about a 66% profit margin. And we ended up closing the day out at $1,094. So not too bad. Wasn't the greatest day in the world, but it was also a typical average day that I strive for. So it wasn't that bad. Not much to be said. There was a lot more stuff that I had talked about when I was driving, but I don't really remember what that is. So again, if you're liking this type of video where I'm giving more of the actual work, please let me know in the comments. I know I've got a lot of comments that came through. I say a lot. I'm talking like 5 or 6 because that's a lot to me. But a lot of you had made some comments on it. I haven't gotten a chance to go look at any of that yet. I'll try to tonight. If not, I'll do it in the morning like I normally do, which is when I typically come out here and I respond to all of my TikTok and YouTube comments and things. But again, if you're liking the longer videos like this, please let me know in the comments so I can keep doing it because it's a lot of work. It's already 6 o'clock and I still have to render this video and get it uploaded. So I want to make sure that you guys really want to see all this stuff. So outside of that, again, if you appreciate what we're doing, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next ride along. Thanks for watching.